So here you have the 2014, this is question 3, leaving zero ordinary level, and this is a question on coordinate geometry of the circle. So we're told the circle C has an equation of x plus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared, which is equal to 100. Write down the coordinates of A, the centre of the circle. So the general formula for my equation of a circle is this. So it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. And then when I have it in this format, my center is hk. So when I have a minus in front of my h, then it's positive here, but I have a plus here in front. So in order for that to work out, it's going to have to be minus 2. And then because I have a minus k here, and then if I have a minus in front of my k, then my k is positive here, but I have a minus in front of here, so my 3 is going to be positive here. And then the next I'm asked to write down the radius of the circle. So when I have it in this format, is equal to r squared. So r squared is equal to 100 because they're in the same format. So r is equal to the square root of 100, which is equal to 10. And then I'm asked to show that the point minus 8, 11, which is P, is on the circle. So if I want to show that a point is on the circle, I have to sub it in and see if it works out. So my equation of my circle is this. So I'm going to sub in x is equal to minus 8 and then y is equal to 11. So that gives me minus 6 squared plus 8 squared is equal to 100. So that's 36 plus 64 is equal to 100. And if I add 36 and 64 together, I'll get 100. So 100 is equal to 100. So P is on the circle. So I'm asked to then find the slope of the radius AP. So I want to get the slope, say I have my point P, so the radius, I'm just literally getting the slope of a line. So if I want to get the slope, I have to use my slope formula, which is this one here. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So my point A, which I got was my center, is minus 2, 3. And P is minus 8, 11. So when I'm getting the slope, my slope always has to go from left to right. So this here would be a positive and this would be a negative. So I take the point that's closest to the left as my x1, y1. So that's going to be the point that has the lowest x value. So in this case, so x1, y1, and this will be my x2, y2. So my equation, so it's going to be y2, which is 3, minus y1, which is 11. Over x2, which is minus 2, minus x1, so minus 8. So that's going to be minus 8 on the top, and then that's going to be minus 8, so that'll be minus 2 plus 8, so that'll be minus 8 over 6, and if I'm to break that down, it'll be minus 4 over 3. So the slope of my radius AP is minus 4 over 3. And then I'm asked to find the equation of the tangent to C at P. So I'm asked to find the equation of a tangent. So say if I have my equation, so I have P, A. So this here is my radius, and a tangent is a point that touches the circle at only one point. But the slope from the slope of the tangent is going to be perpendicular to a line from the center to that point that the tangent touches. So those two lines are going to be perpendicular. So if I want to get the equation of my tangent, to get the equation of a line, I use my formula, which is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. So I just need a point, and I know my point is P because they told me it goes through P. So I have minus 8, 11. But to get my slope, my tangent is going to be perpendicular to the line from the point of tangency, which is P, to the center. So the slope from P to A, I already worked out, was minus 4 over 3. So if I'm to get perpendicular slopes, multiply to give -1. Multiply. So say if I had a half, the perpendicular slope would be, we flip it upside down, so it would be -2/1, and we change the sign. If I had -3/5, my perpendicular would be 5/3. So we flip it and we change the sign. So if I have -4/3, I flip it, which comes 3/4, and we change the sign so it becomes positive. So the slope of my tangent is going to be 3/4, and the point that it goes through, I was told it goes through P, so it's -8, 11. So I'm going to use this formula here. So y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So this is m and this is x1, y1. So y minus 11 is equal to 3/4 x minus x1, so -8. So now I'm going to multiply both sides of my equation by my denominator of my fraction to get rid of my fraction. So then it'll be 4y minus 11 is equal to 3x, and that's -8, so that'll be +8. So that'll be 4 by my y and 4 by my -11. So 4y minus 44 is equal to 3x plus 24. So if I get everything on the same side, so 3x, if I subtract 4y from both sides, minus 4y, and then add 44 to both sides, I get is equal to 0. So now I just have to add my 24 and my 44 together, and I get 68. So my equation of my tangent is going to be this here. So this is the equation of my tangent, and then we're told that a second line K is a tangent to C at the point Q. So we have P, we have C, though we have A is the center, and this line here is T, which is the tangent, and we're told that another line, K, is a tangent, and we're told K is parallel to T. Well, the only way it could be a tangent if it's parallel will be if it goes through the center and comes out directly across through the diameter. So the other line that's parallel and a tangent, this will have to be here. So we're asked to find the coordinates of Q, which is this point of tangency. Well, however we got from here to here, we would have had to do the same to get from here to here. So we're going to use a translation. So P is -8, 11, and A is -2, 3. So whatever we did to get from P to here will be the same to get from here to the other point of tangency. So to get from -8 to -2, we had to add 6. To get from 11 to 3, we had to -8. So we have to do the same now. So we have to +6 and -8. So if we're plussing 6, we are going to get 4. And if we're minusing 8, we're going to get -5. So Q, which is my point, is going to be 4 minus 5.